Okay, so I've got to get everyone up to speed on just how powerful some of the data is that we have that we're using. So if you ever want to see what's going down with an options chain, all you have to do is type /get and then select get option chain all, or /sip options chain /sip options get all chains. Really, if you just type get, it's the second one. Type in the symbol you want. For example, if we want to do something as massive as SPY that has thousands and thousands and thousands of different options, we can do this in a split second. I'm going to recommend that you have Excel. If anyone in the group doesn't know how to work Excel, please get with me on that, and I will show you as best I can how to utilize it. Once this command loads, you see SPY Chains button appear. You click this button. Then a spreadsheet will print out for you, at which point you only have to download the spreadsheet. Once you've downloaded it, simply open it, and then you're going to have every single options contract that the SPY has. So we're talking, we just downloaded almost 8,000 contracts. Now, here's how you visualize it. You just span across the entire column list. Control Shift up or down will select the entire thing. So for example, if I start from the top, I just highlight the headers, and then Control Shift down highlights the entire table. And then all you have to do from here is simply click Analyze Data. And now, lo and behold, you are now visualizing the entire options chain for the SPY. This could be a very powerful tool that you could utilize. Now, what we're going to do, though, is because since a lot of these have empty values, because some of these are just written or there may be low volume, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to select the volume column, and I'm going to sort and filter largest to smallest by volume. It's going to ask if you want to expand the section. Hit sort. Now what we can do is we can just go ahead and we can just select the top. Let's do the top 500. And then hit Analyze Data. So now we have 40 results that we can instantly use for data visualization purposes. How about that? You scroll down here and look and see if there's anything interesting that was derived from Excel. So you'll get things like data and break-even price appear to form a cluster with 3 outliers. And that's essentially what you're looking for when you're looking at data, is outliers, something that stands out from the rest, which Excel will actually take care of for you. Volume appears highly determined by open interest. Okay, that makes sense. VWAP and high appear correlated with 3 outliers. Very good. So basically, this has no end to it. If you want to visualize the core logic plays, which we do have a working screener now, /core calls, you get the list, and then you can just do that same command I showed you at the beginning of this video and simply type in the ticker. And then what do you know? You get MKC chains for every option. And then the same process applies to any ticker that you want to look at. Visualize the whole chain. We have 33 results. That took what, 10 seconds? And then look, we already have 2 ticker name outliers. We have option ticker MKC 2023 421, 85 call, and 80 put have noticeably higher open interest. And then here on your attributes boxes here, you can check volume, then it will add in the volume. You can remove open interest, and now you only have volume. And just keep in mind, the title only will stick with the first thing you look at. So you may want to delete the title and just remember what you're looking at and then name it after you've got it looking how you want. But basically, you can just play around and see, okay, I want to compare volume versus VWAP. I want to compare the high, the low, the open, and the close. Whatever you want. It's your oyster. Implied volatility. Where's the highest and lowest IV? You can actually visualize put skews and call skews by doing it this way. So again, we just got to get everyone used to how to work with this data. It's very simple. It's just a process, but again, it works for anything. Nice. Anyways, but yeah, that's one way to use it. There's several other ways. I will be showing you how to do that. And then you can also, going back to this, you can change the chart type too. Go to design, change chart type. If you want to do an area map, you can. If you want to do a line chart, you want to do a block chart, a 3D visualization map, whatever you want, a surface. To do a surface, though, you got to have multiple data points. So if I wanted to do a surface, for example, what I could do is I could do implied volatility here on the values. Then I could add in let's just do the gamma. And then I'm going to drag the gamma over to the axis. And then I'm going to change the chart type to a surface. Oh, I'm sorry. I still need to do one more. Let's do open interest. And we're going to need the expiration as well. Not the expiration, but the VWAP. And then we have a nice little surface of our data metrics. And this is how you get those 3D modelings going. And I'm not doing anything fancy, just clicking a few buttons on the screen. But that's one way to do it. It's another way to interpret this data. You can look at it option chain wide, which is very, very powerful. So again, let's take the high, let's take off the VWAP, take off the IV, put in, let's just do the Greeks. We'll do the option ticker and just the Greeks, just to visualize the Greeks. And I'm going to put the ticker over here, put the Vega over here, the Theta and the Delta over here. And you can basically reverse engineer what values they like to trade. For example, let me go back to the SPY one with a little bit more options to it. But let me go here and let's enter in this one. Where's it? I need a pivot table. Insert pivot. However you want to do it. There's so many different ways that you can analyze the data without just simply looking at it on a screen. You can actually get more hands-on, work with this stuff up close and personal by visualizing it. We can do the same thing for any ticker, and it takes literally no time at all to do it. So if you want to look at, I don't know, AMC, do the same thing. /SIP options, get all chains, AMC chains, download the chains. If you want to just simply see where the highest gamma is, you just take the gamma column, sort and filter largest to smallest, and then boom, you can instantly see that your highest gamma is at the AMC $4.5 strike expiring tomorrow. So again, tons and tons and tons of different things that you can do. If you want to do it by delta, which essentially is the percent chance it's going to close in the money, the closest to 1 that you can get is the AMC $0.5 strike. So again, lots and lots of ways you can increase and enhance your trading regime by getting used to this data. So the more you look at it, the more different ways you look at it, the more you're going to understand it. And it's best to start with what you already know. So if you know, like, for example, what IV is, then you could start by visualizing the IV. Let's see here. And then this is really cool. The frequency is really, really cool. Oh, of course something went wrong and we couldn't insert the suggestion because I'm recording. But yeah, you can probably do that on your own. But you get what I'm saying. Tons and tons of stuff you can do. Here's your delta outlook for break-even price. Endless opportunity. But it's all up to you. You got the data. You can work with it now. It's very, very simple stuff. Hope this helped.